Hi, my name is Bill Schaeffer, and I have another book review today. Today's book is The Tao of Enron by Chris Seay. Since the recent economic disasters of 2008, the housing bubble bursting, massive unemployment, we forget about Enron, WorldCom, Tyco, and the other economic disasters in the year 2000-2001. This is a very interesting book about the demise of Enron, at the time the second largest bankruptcy filing in the history of the United States. Thousands of people lost their money. Billions of dollars vanished overnight. Kenneth Lay, Jeffrey Skilling, Andrew Fastow, Barbara Mark all became household names. This book is very easy to read. It's a short book, but it's still very interesting. It details some of the steps that went up to the demise of Enron. And it talks about the moral and ethical decisions that the people running the company made that led it to that point. The entire book really is an object lesson in morality and ethics. It's a lesson in what can happen when you think you're going to get away with something forever. And invariably, you don't. When Enron was riding high, people were making money hand over fist. The corporate climate was one of dishonesty masquerading as religious piety. Kenneth Lay and many of the other people running Enron were professed Christians, moral. They gave a lot of money to beneficial causes. At the same time, they were running a giant Ponzi scheme, ripping off their investors and ruining the people that were investing in their company. This is hypocrisy on a mass scale. It is interesting to note that Kenneth Lay and Enron was one of the biggest contributors to George Bush's run for presidency in the year 2000. And it's conceivable that if Bush did not have all the money that Enron and Kenneth Lay gave him, he might not have been president. Wouldn't the country be a whole lot different in that case? In any event, the book is an easy read. It's an object lesson and gives the biographies of the main people involved. Reading this book reminds me why we behave ethically. Although you may get away with it the first time, and you may get away with it many times, the problem with illegal or unethical behavior is that you get used to it. You think it's normal. You let your guard down or something happens, and then you get caught and you lose everything. So, if you're tempted to make a fast buck by quick dishonesty or some other illegal or dishonest activity, and you tell yourself, I already did it once, it's easy, no one will notice, be very, very careful. Because you may get away with it 20 or 30 or 100 times. But chances are very good that you will get caught. And when you get caught, you'll lose everything. You will be disgraced, and no one will want to be your friend. Think about the end of the line. Therefore, if you're interested in a quick, easy read, a book that tells the main highlights of the demise of Enron and offers some suggestions why that was, I highly suggest reading The Tao of Enron by Chris Seay. Thank you, and leave your comments below.